In Fox 17 News Investigates, the legal fight is mounting. Fox 17 News was the first to report today at 5:30 that Tennessee will be the 7th state sued for ending federal unemployment early. Now, already people in Indiana and Maryland have sued, and they won, getting federal help reinstated. Cases are pending right now in Ohio, Oklahoma, Texas, and Florida. And tonight, why angry Tennesseans believe they have a firm legal leg to stand on. They are 1,800 strong. The grassroots Facebook group Tennesseans Against Ending Benefits Early says they aren't stopping without a lawsuit. Mom and member Dee Bowen of Jonesboro's been tracking how people in Indiana and Maryland sued to get what they say is rightfully theirs.
Them winning gives us a little hope that maybe we can win too, because we do have similar laws.
Nashville attorney Gary Blackburn held his first legal consultation with them Wednesday evening and confirms with me he is moving forward with litigation against Governor Bill Lee.
These are represented to me to be people, not people who simply don't want to go back to jobs because of this, but people who have various problems, including physical impairments that keep them from doing this.
As an example of circumstances some people are facing, last week we introduced you to Josh and Becky Hubbard, both with weakened immune systems from battling cancer. They say with the Delta variant spreading and Tennessee's low vaccination rate of 38.5%, returning to work could be deadly for them.
I was diagnosed with ocular melanoma and was treated with radiation, which weakened my immune system. And in November of last year, my wife was diagnosed with multiple myeloma.
And we're hoping to use the law from the 1933 Social Security Act to procure all available federal insurance benefits to the citizen.
That law addresses unemployment insurance.
Legally, the fact that there is a court precedent already, what bearing does that have on a potential case in Tennessee, if any?
Well, if it's based on state law, it has, in those states, it has very little precedential value other than being persuasive, lawyers call it, but not binding. If, on the other hand, it's based upon federal regulations, it could be very useful.
Governor Lee said last month ending the federal unemployment $300 a week payments would prompt people to go back to work and fix widespread labor shortages, especially in restaurant, hotel, and hospitality jobs.
When we have 250,000 job openings in the state, and we are paying people to stay home, that needs to change.
Nearly 2 weeks into the early cutoff period, I checked to see if ending federal unemployment is having the intended effect. On the Jobs for TN website, Tennessee had 269,000 openings 2 weeks ago and now has 3,300 more. With the lawsuit in the works, I asked if Governor Lee has any plans to reinstate federal unemployment ahead of litigation and if ending federal unemployment early had benefits that are quantifiable. I sent 4 emails over 2 days and am awaiting answers to these questions. On the flip side, it's important to recognize the struggles of business owners like Mark Bohanovich, who owns Caney Fork River Valley Grill in Music Valley.
I now have to shut down Monday. Shut down Friday mornings, shut down Sunday mornings because I don't have enough staff to open.
Bohanovich says he hopes ending federal unemployment will help, but now the new child tax credit may be backfiring on Governor Lee's efforts to fill jobs. With struggles evident on both sides of this issue, the legal wheels are clearly in motion.
I thought the program was excellent, and if I'm able to help them, I'm going to try to do it.
Attorney Blackburn tells me he will ask for benefits to be restored retroactively in the litigation. Now, the governor's office just responded to us just moments before news time, saying we are focused on helping Tennesseans find meaningful employment and moving away from short-term federal fixes. They say there are no plans for that to change at this point.
COVID-19 cases have tripled here in the U.S. just over the past 2 weeks. The 7-day rolling average, new cases rising from 13,000 to 37,000. Health leaders blame the Delta variant and the slowing rates of vaccination around the country. According to the Centers for Disease Control, 56% of Americans have received at least one dose of one of the COVID vaccines. Some areas in the U.S. are now issuing new mask mandates because of the spike in cases.
Now, update to a story we aired Monday night on Fox 17 News Investigates. Fox 17 News attempted to contact Metro spokesman Sean Brasted at the wrong email address. We apologize for the error and want to clarify that story. We maintained in the story that Brasted did not answer an email dated July 9th. We are mistaken. That email was sent to Brasted's email when he was the spokesman at the mayor's office, and that account is now inactive. He is with Metro Schools.